I have a serious question. This may come on
What's
left
that?
field as long as no one's
All right.
recording, which is perfect.
Oh, totally recording.
As we all get older, ass hair. How do we deal with this?
You just let it be.
Because like,
Let it grow.
like it was making me
Let
very
it grow.
uncomfortable. The conversation or the ass hair? Let it grow. I don't. No,
Let
because
it grow. Let it grow.
it was making me uncomfortable today, and I didn't know what to do. And I
You
didn't,
want to know what really sucks, Jill, when you get old? Is ear hair. That's an unusual
that
thing
actually
that
happens.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Or white hair. I have one white hair on my head, by the way. I'm taking
Dude, you're
special
getting
care
old.
of it. I know. I want to make sure it doesn't go away. I want people to know I'm wise, you know? I'm accomplished. You know, I'm like, you know?
Just rip
like
it
a
out and paste it in
seasoned
your
veteran,
beard.
You know? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna glue it to my face. By the way, I'm following you guys. I don't know if
Oh,
you
I was
realize
following
it
you.
yet. Yeah,
Oh.
okay, good job.
No, but honestly, I had that serious question. Like, I didn't know how to go about if people just let it grow, and at one point, if it just stops
Let it
growing,
go.
or if it,
What happens, Chilled? As you get older, hair just starts growing for no reason. It's kind of like when you're in puberty, but like you get the hair in places
The
that
other
you
way.
don't want it to be. So it's like, oh, here's more nose hair and
Yeah, but-
ear hair, and then your eyebrows start going weird. Don't even get me started on eyebrows.
But I mean, let's be honest.
Chilled.
Do we really want hair like in like the pubic area? Is that really necessary?
Yeah, man. You know, sometimes your dick's gonna get cold. Like if you were in an Arctic tundra, wouldn't you like a little sweater for your dick?
I ain't denying the fact that a sweater for my dick would be adorable as well as efficient, but what I am denying the fact is it sometimes get like, not Arctic, it gets jungle-ish down there. It gets like the Amazon.
Yeah.
You gotta
Well,
tame
yeah,
it,
groom
dude.
that
Yeah,
shit.
you got Garrower. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to go down there with like a sickle and sheath and try and
Yeah,
that shit out.
It's called manscaping, Chilled. Come on, man. Well, here's the thing, Chilled. You're getting older, you're gonna die, and in the process, you're gonna get a lot of hair. So
I'll take it on my face and on my head. My upper head, the top part of
Can
it.
you say that one more time, but really slow?
That's where I want
Really
the hair.
slow and like put on like a deep voice.
Yeah.
Take it on my
Take
face.
it on my face and on my head.
Forehead.
You talking about my ass and then we ain't going there. Alright, anyway, welcome to Hide and Seek Internet. How you doing?
Chilled. If your butt hair is really bothering you, you can always just rip it out. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Okay, well,
Individually.
oh, god damn it, now we'll get into another story. I tried that and it fucking hurts.
Wait, you ripped your butt hair off?
Dude, I get fucking bored sometimes in the shower and I'm like, well,
Whoa,
let's just...
whoa, take a step
What
back.
the
How are you sitting in the shower with
No.
tweezers ripping off your
No,
ass hair?
not with tweezers. Okay, look, you... Obviously, I clean very thorough, okay? I am like a
Okay.
kid. I just, everywhere, armpits, everywhere you go, behind the ears, whatever I gotta do. And sometimes, as you're cleaning your ass, as you should, you're like, what is this? And you realize there's hair there. So you just grab a hand. Fuck it.
You don't grab a handful of your ass hair and pull it out. That's no.
I don't know.
Christ.
There's no way I can actually explain this without making me sound like a crazy person. So
You sound like a crazy person as it is.
You
Like
should write a
there's
children's
no coming
book,
back
Chilled.
from this.
It'd be like, this is what happens when you get older.
honestly, I should write like a puberty book or like a young adult book. It would go over well. Actually, I don't know if it'd go over well, but life stories.
You know, like
would
at
be
the
shared.
mall, the one thing I don't understand is when you go to the mall and they have those like dental floss things. They're plucking out your. I don't understand that. That's like they're hair wizards. It boggles my
Oh.
mind every time I see it. You know what
Wait,
I'm talking about?
yeah, you're not talking about for the ass. You're talking about for the eyebrows.
Nah, for the face. I mean,
yeah,
you
no,
could do
threading.
That, technically.
It's
It's called threading.
Yeah, I got that.
Wait, have you done
Oh,
this?
god damn it. All right, look. When I was younger, around 4. Don't tag me. Hold on, I'm telling a story.
I want to stand perfectly still so I can record this without interruption.
When
Go
I
ahead.
was 14 or 15, my mother thought my eyebrows were getting out of control. So she took me to, I guess it was like an Asian threading place. Asian doesn't mean anything. It was just that was the type of
Okay,
place
totally.
it was. And they would get up like in your face and you'd lean back like in a barber chair, but they would take their magic floss wizard stuff. I don't know, they're wrapping it up like they're whipping you. Like, like you whip up a towel before you whip someone in the ass. That's how they wrapped that up and they put it around your eyebrow and they yanked it. And it sucked. But then they said like nice compliments, like you have very nice eyebrows.
You may have gone to an S&M club.
There was pain involved.
You've been a very hairy girl. Okay, no. Let me just try this again. Okay, there we go.
No one's ever been threaded before?
I have never been.
No,
threaded.
I've never been threaded.
And no one's
Yeah.
ever pulled their own ass hair out?
No.
No.
By mistake.
Yeah. It's a very informative conversation.
Well, I
by the
told
way.
you before we were recording, my parents thought I was gay when I was growing up. Told them my first
Okay,
CD,
well, let's transition to that now. Okay, great.
the first CD I for my 9th, 10th birthday, I think it was my 9th birthday, I wanted an N64, and I got a box and I was very excited because it was the size of an N64 box, and I opened
Sure.
it, and it was it was like a little boombox player. And I opened up what thought was going to be a game, but it wasn't a game, and it was the BackStreet Boys Millennium Edition. And they,
All right.
yeah, they, and they got me that, and they just gave me this weird, like, crooked ass smile, like you're not enjoying your present, and I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll start liking the
you
BackStreet
didn't
Boys.
ask for that? They just gave it to you?
No, I asked for an N64, and they gave me the BackStreet Boys.
Very weird piece of miscommunication right there.
I was very confused in my entire teenage years.
Sounds like it. Getting your ass hair all ripped off and Backstreet Boys. I've lost complete sight of what I'm supposed to be doing.
If you need help, with like in the rear, I could with ass hair. Why does no one trust me anymore? And he's gone.
I just slowly backed away from him, staring at him like Homer Simpson into a bush.
Look, Minnie, you're a very smart person at times. Let's say you didn't. Let's say you didn't like.
Thanks, Chilled. You're a great friend.
Let's say you didn't like ass hair. How would you go about getting rid of it?
I honestly don't care about my ass hair. Because
don't
I'm
care
a
either.
man who
Yeah.
doesn't get Backstreet Boys from
All
my
right.
parents.
Okay, look, when you're 9 or 10, your parents don't know if you're gonna be gay or not. They were taking the bet that I was gonna be gay.
They don't assume that you're gay.
That's what they were betting on. They were wrong, but they were betting on that.
Do you guys remember how awesome Nintendo 64 was when you got that for the first time? Do you
Thanks,
remember?
guys. Thanks.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh,
I never
you're on
got
my head.
one.
do remember that.
Never?
No.
Man, that was like a wizard box. I remember that. Now, based upon the data that is on the screen, we're going to talk
Yes.
about sexy. Now, how do we bring sexy back? How do we bring it back?
Well,
Come on.
according to the data on the screen, it said get weapons and then be hostile. So
All right,
I'm not.
apparently, you're not reading it the way I'm reading it. Can I touch you now? Is that okay?
I just. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Oh.
Get out of here. We're bonding.
Okay.
Get out of here. So, anyways,
So
so
I just mean the TV have two things in common. We're both not turned on right now, and I just don't think we should continue.
if I could slap you, I would.
Uh,
Give me this. Let me get it. There we go. All right, now chill. Tell me something interesting about yourself.
I once ate salmon and thought it was cheese.
all right.
God, I just got
We are
real
getting
dumb
places
after that
today.
statement.
we are getting places with this friendship.
Okay,
But that's
remind me
based on a
never
true
to invite
story.
you guys over and
No, I was told it was I thought it was fried rice, and that I don't know why fried rice had cheese in it, but I was assured it was not salmon. It was just cheese bits in the
how
fried
old are you?
rice.
Your parents are kind of that's a dick move.
No, this was when I was 21.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, I've got a couple reports from your fellow employees that you are occasionally, of course, whipping it out. Now, I don't want to accuse you of whipping it out, but that seems to be the case. Now, how do you plead?
Well, first of all, I plead handsome, but second of all,
Oh, yes, you are.
I would almost say they were asking for it. He was telling me, can you show me the time, but like my wrist was down by my penis.
I don't know if you're seeing the same. Shield.
There's no correlation between asking someone the time and whipping your schlong out.
Okay, hold on. Actually, I think it may have been Minnie, and seeing as Minnie's foreign, I couldn't tell if he said "show me your clock" or "show me your cock," and I didn't know.
I'm not Australian. Show me
Good
your
day,
clock.
mate.
I couldn't really see. It's these.
Penis, mate.
Adam, I think the more foreigners you hire, the worse this company's going. That's why the profits
Yeah.
are down. That's why I
Okay.
suggested fixing it.
Do not blame this on me.
Minnie, in your best American accent, can you please talk to us? Speak to us. Say something.
Slowly,
No.
though, so we can understand you.
Yeah.
No.
You
I'm
stuttered
not-
already. You
not
keep
allowed
stuttering. Why are you stuttering?
Minnie,
I'm
if
not
you don't
stuttering,
speak to us
I'm
in an American accent, I'm going to fire you. I'm sorry, I gotta do this. Come on, Minnie. Come on. Don't run from your fate.
I'm staying foreign, okay?
Good night, mate.
All right.
You
All right, Gov. Okay, that's way too racist.